y'all, I'm back with another video. I'm looking like yesterday, but it ain't yesterday, it's just the same day. Just a different day that I uploaded the video. But please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And hit the notification bell so you can be alerted whenever I upload a video. So y'all, look. I was talking to God today, just a a few minutes ago. I was talking to God while I was folding some clothes, and I was like, God, what we gonna talk about next? And He said, vigilant, be vigilant. I know that wasn't me saying that because, baby, I don't even use that word, but okay, be vigilant, okay? So I looked up. I already knew what the word means, but I just wanted to get an actual definition of it. So I looked up the word vigilant, and it means keeping careful watch for possible danger or difficulties. So be vigilant of those around you. Stay focused on your purpose, your end goal, the task at hand, and your reason. God said the enemy is about to use some people around you to distract you from this journey that you're on. Be obedient to whatever God has told you to do. If God told you to start saving for something, you will begin to receive invites to go out with friends. No, your friend is not your enemy, but the enemy is using your friends to distract you. Politely say no and continue with your journey. If God revealed to you, if God revealed to you your kingdom spouse, stand on that. Be aware of the imposters. They will look very good. But the enemy is using people at this time to stop what God is doing. Be vigilant and stay focused on God's promise. Don't let anyone move in with you at this time. I don't know who that's for, but that was clear. Don't let anyone move in with you at this time. Exes will be returning for every walk of life, from every walk of life. Politely, politely decline and stay focused on God's promise. Job offers will come in after God told you to start a business. Politely decline and stay focused on God's promise. God is elevating a lot of us during this season, and the enemy is on a pride to find a victim. Don't let it be you. That word pride stood out to me. I knew the meaning of that as well, but I just wanted to look it up so I can tell you exactly what it means. So, pride is to inquire too closely into a person's private affairs. During this season, it's time to be quiet about every move you make. The enemy is close because he wants to know what God is doing, but he won't know unless you open your mouth. Make God your best friend during this season and every season. That way, you won't feel the need to tell your best friend, your earthly best friend. That way, you won't feel the need to tell your earthly best friend. Your earthly best friend is not your enemy, but the enemy has access to listen in on y'all conversation, whereas your time with God is sacred. Access denied is what I heard. So yeah, access denied is what I heard God say. And then he sent me a vision of like the enemy swiping a card. Like you know how you try to get into like a building, like a government official, like an official building, and you try to swipe the card and like the red light up like decline, like your card not working. Yeah. So the red light flashed and God said access denied, and I heard God like access denied. Like I wrote it in all caps with an exclamation point, so you get it. Access denied. God said all things the enemy. God said all the things the enemy has done to you has been done for your good. God said be vigilant because the enemy no longer has access to you. Access denied. Okay? So the enemy no longer has access to you. Access is completely denied. But you must stay vigilant of what is going on, of things that is being done around you, because these people who I'm telling you about is not your enemy. Don't feel like, oh, she said they might the enemy using them, so they must not be my friend for it. I am not saying that at all. But what I am saying, the enemy is using people that is closest to you to pry into your business, to see what you got going on during this season. But see, God has a cover over you right now during this season that the enemy cannot figure out what's your next move. The only way the enemy is going to find out is if you open your mouth. Be silent during this season, because the enemy is out to get you. Because God is about to blow your mind. Like I just heard Tasha Cobb's song. I think that's her name. God is about to blow my mind. God is about to blow your mind. So be vigilant and be silent during this season. Genesis 44. Then, y'all know I always got to tell y'all how God told me about these scriptures, because I just love it. It's so amazing to me how he's speaking to me. But he led me to Genesis 44. He led me to Genesis 44 verse 11. And I was like, huh? I don't even think it's a Genesis 44. He was like, go look. Go look. I went and looked. It was definitely a Genesis 44. So I went in there and I'm like, oh my God. I was cleaning up during that time. And I'm just like, God, I got to stop right now to write this stuff down. You telling me? He like, no, finish doing what you're doing, then you can go do it. And I'm like, God, no. I'm ready. Like, just for one more basket of clothes, then you can go and you can write down everything I'm telling you. Do this studying, and then you can get back to it. I'm like, okay. I was so excited, y'all. I was so excited. Like, I'm so excited about this journey. But Genesis 44 verse 1 through 13 reads, Then Joseph gave a command to his servant. He said, Fill the men's sack with as much grain as they can carry. Then put each man's money into his sack with the grain. Put the youngest brother money in his sack too, but also put my special silver cup in his sack. So the servants obeyed Joseph. Early the next morning, the brothers and their donkeys, excuse me, were sent back to their country. After they had left the city, Joseph said to his servant, Go and follow the men. Stop them and say to them, We were good to you, so why have you been bad to us? Why did you steal my master's silver cup? My master drank from that cup, and he uses it to learn secret things. What you did was wrong. So the servant obeyed. He rode out to the brothers and stopped them. The servant said to them what Joseph had told him to say. But the brothers said to the servant, Why does the governor say these things? We wouldn't do anything like that. We brought back the money that we found in our sack before, so surely we wouldn't steal silver or gold from your master's house. If you find the silver cup in any of our sacks, let that man die. You can kill him and we will be your slaves. The servant said, I agree, except that only the man who is found to have the cup will be my slave. The others will be free. Then every brother quickly opened his sack on the ground. The servant started looking in the sacks. He started with the oldest brother and ended with the youngest. He found the cup in Benjamin's sack. The brothers were very sad. They tore their clothes to show their sadness. They put their socks back on the donkeys and went back to the city. Genesis 45, we're going to read verse 4 through 5, then we're going to do 7 through 11, then we're going to do 18 and 20. So 4 through 5. So Joseph said to his brother again, Come here to me. I beg you, come here. When the brothers went to him, he said to them, I am your brother Joseph. I am your brother Joseph. I am the one you sold as a slave to Egypt. Now don't be worried. Don't be angry with yourselves for what you did. It was God's plan for me to come here. I am here to save people's lives. Verse 7 through 11 So God sent me here ahead of you so that I could save your people in this country. It was not your fault that I was sent here. It was God's plan. God made me like a father to Pharaoh. I I am the governor over all his house and over all Egypt. Joseph said, "Hurry up and go to my father. Tell him his son Joseph sent this message. God made me the governor of Egypt, so come here to me quickly. Don't wait. You can live near me in the land of Goshen. Goshen. You, your children, your grandchildren, and all of your animals are welcome here. I will take care of you during the next 5 years of hunger, so you and your family would not lose everything you own." Verse 18. Tell them to bring your father and their families back here to me. I will give you the best land in Egypt to live on, and your family can eat the best food we have here. Verse 20. Don't worry about bringing all of their belongings. We can give them the best of Egypt. All that the enemy did. So in this story, you can look at it from two point of views. I know that this story is about Joseph when his brothers them they sold him off, but he ended up coming back into their life. They didn't even recognize him, and they was always almost made his slave. But you can look at it that way as back in his past, they wronged him. The enemy tried to wrong him, but God used the enemy to wrong him for the plan that God had for his future. So even though the enemy thought that they was about to, like the brothers thought that they was selling him off, that they was going to do whatever, God used that for his good. But now you can look at it with being vigilant. God had used Joseph, and Joseph put the cup in Benjamin's sack. But God is saying, be vigilant of the people that is around you now, because God is going to use your enemy, the enemy from your past, the people from your past, not even the enemy, but God is going to use the enemy. The enemy is going to use the people from your past to try to set you up now when you a changed person. God already forgiven you for your past. So you got to forgive yourself for your past. And the enemy, he's going to hold on to it, but forget him and forget whoever else who's holding on to it. God has already forgiven you. He has already written your past off. So, and God has already using your past for the good, okay? So, whatever you've done in your past, forgive yourself for that. And be vigilant of the people in your life now or the people from your past that the enemy may try to use to distract you from what God has in store for you, for what the plan God has for you now. That's all I have for y'all. I love y'all. Please be blessed. Have a wonderful day. Please be vigilant. Be focused. Stay focused on what God promised you. Stay focused and be vigilant of all of those around you. Be vigilant of the things that you're doing. Be vigilant of the distractions, any distractions that may come in your life. Be focused. Please like, share, and subscribe. Click the notification bell to be alerted when I upload my next video. Click the link in the description box to get my book, A Millennial Woman Walk with God. Have a blessed day. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. Have a blessed day. See y'all tomorrow, hopefully. Love y'all.